for time, I just wondered what non-essential items were in supermarkets. Can you give me a couple of examples?
So, for example, electrical goods, hardware goods, we set these out in the regulations. We also had conversations with retailers through the week. I joined a call with retailers yesterday. And the challenge is, do they understand the categories of items they need to take away and to close off? A supermarket selling clothes isn't essential. What we do know, though, that food items, pharmacy items, they are essential. So the lists are clear about categories. And we're looking to have a grown-up understanding with them about what they can do. So they go ahead and do that, because people do need to use supermarkets to feed themselves, to use pharmacies there and on the high street. But we don't want to get into a line by line, go through thousands of product items that would be unusable from their point of view and ours, and get some of this message about the importance of the firebreak and to help keep more people alive here in Wales.
So alcohol's essential, but a hairdryer isn't?
Well, look, food and drink are items that we've had through the first period of the pandemic. They're available.
Trust me, my hairdryer is essential.
No, it isn't, Kay. For 2 weeks, we're asking people to do this.
Of course it is.
Period of time.
Look at the state of your hair as opposed to mine. I have to dry my hair. You don't necessarily you can towel dry yours.
Well, in getting up this morning, getting ready for interviews, I don't think that the biggest issue on people's minds in Wales will be whether they can buy a new hairdryer or not for the next 2 weeks. You compare that against the figures that I've outlined on the number of people going to hospital, the number of people, the rising tide of people already losing their lives, and what will happen. We're intervening in people's lives in a way that isn't comfortable at all for ministers.
Yes, and they're confused about what it includes and what it doesn't. And I'm showing you, or trying to illustrate to you that, what you decide is essential is not necessarily what other people will decide as essential.